cracking, y'all? Welcome back to Boo TV. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Stay notified whenever we upload a new video. All right, everybody knows by now about the altercation, if you want to call it that, but a bit of a shouting match that Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless got into on Undisputed regarding Skip basically throwing stones at Shannon, saying that he's jealous of Tom Brady, that Tom Brady had a better career and played longer. You couldn't last as long as Tom Brady, and then kind of just waved off Shannon Sharpe's accolades and the fact that he is in the Hall of Fame. And Skip was just like, so what? Anyway, Skip was out of pocket. I'm not saying I agree with what Skip said or how Skip handled all that. But Shannon Sharpe, he took Shannon Sharpe out of his zone and took Shannon to a place where we really haven't seen him. Shannon took it personal, got loud, started shouting, got frustrated, took his glasses off, put them on a table. And if you haven't seen the video, go check it out on YouTube. It's been being talked about the last 2 days or so. But anyway, Kevin Durant, in response to Shannon's reaction to Skip Bayless, went on Instagram on DJ Academic's post. DJ put a post up of a video of Skip and Shannon, and then KD commented on it. Toughen up, Shannon. And I found it quite funny just because Shannon Sharpe is one of those media people that constantly say Kevin Durant is soft, Kevin Durant is sensitive. KD always has, why does he always respond to people? Yada, 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 this, that, and the third. So KD took the opportunity to tell Shannon, dude, toughen up. And you know what? I agree with KD, because I've never been one of these people that have a problem with KD going back at people on Twitter that try to slander his name or slander his accomplishments and his accolades and talk shit about one of the greatest players we've ever seen. I'm not one of those people. I don't care if Kevin Durant wants to respond to people in his DMs or publicly, and I don't care. KD's a grown ass man, and if you come at a grown ass man has the right to come back at you, even if it means defending himself, or sticking up for himself or whatever. I don't have a problem with it. My big thing is, as long as this isn't affecting your basketball game, and it has never affected Kevin Durant's basketball game, you go on Twitter, talk to whoever you want to talk to, lash out at whoever you want to talk to, whatever. But if you still get out on the court and play ball at the end of the day, do you, bro. But, seeing Shannon react this way to a 70-year-old man really got him flustered and bent out of shape this way. I found it quite hilarious, considering he's one of those people that always getting at KD. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, you letting Skip. I guess it was more personal to him, because maybe he's tired of Skip saying he's jealous, and maybe he thought Skip to be as his brother, a really good friend, a brother to him, and hearing this come from his brother's mouth probably stuck him in the heart a little bit more, on national television. But, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Me personally, I don't let people get under my skin like that, even if it was on national television, blah, blah, blah. If Skip would have said what he said to me, I would have been like, I would have been like, first of all, we play different positions, so do you? Or two, yeah, Tom Brady is arguably the greatest player ever, quarterback and player. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Why would you compare me to Tom Brady? Those, I would have had one of those two responses. But Shannon really took it personal and lashed out. KD took this as an opportunity to say, toughen up. What's up? You can't take a little criticism. You lashing out like that at this old man that everybody know a bunch of bullshit come out of his mouth, Skip Bayless. Everybody know he a sucker for Tom Brady and more so than Michael Jordan. Way more than Michael Jordan. Skip Bayless be gobbling up Tom Brady. All up under his ball stack. Like, I can't take people that serious that are that much like ball guzzlers for somebody, man. They'll never admit when that player is wrong and never admit that player is at fault for anything, you know. So I can't take people like that seriously. And Shannon let it get to him. KD told his ass, toughen up, boy. You can't take a little bit of slander. You all been out of shape, throwing your glasses on the table, getting all frustrated. Do I have a problem with Shannon Sharpe responding and defending himself and standing up for his legacy against Skip Bayless? Absolutely not. He's a grown-ass man. He has a right to do that. But I do find it quite hilarious how KD took this as an opportunity to chime in and be like, oh, look what we have here. You tell me to toughen up, stop being sensitive. Well, how about you do the same thing? I found that quite hilarious. But at the same time, Shannon Sharpe is a hypocrite because the same guy calling KD out for this, Shannon Sharpe be on Twitter his damn self getting into it with people, especially when he be doing live commentating on sports games, and he be going right back at fans and people on Twitter as well. I don't give a damn what KD does. I don't give a damn. A grown ass man. If you call me out my name, I have a right to respond to it. And I'm going to still go to work and do my goddamn job better than almost anybody can in the entire world or in my NBA. You know what I mean? Obviously, you have other star players that do it consistently too, but you know what I mean? He's like, I still go out and perform at the end of the day. I'm a grown-ass man. If I want to talk to somebody in my DMs or respond to them, I can do that. I ain't got to be sensitive for it. At all. That everybody that be getting on KD about that, I'm like, well, how many people have challenged your legacy or said that your hard work and your accolades don't count or are considered lesser for whatever reason or called you out your name? How did you respond to that? How do you always respond to that? Would you feel like you were out of pocket for responding back to somebody if they call you out your name or challenge your career, your hard work? Would you say that you were out of pocket if you felt the need to respond and defend yourself, defend your legacy? Just saying. Not everybody feels the need to, but I ain't gonna be mad at somebody for wanting to or doing it. You know what I mean? Me, I'm too laid back. I don't care what anybody says about me. I know what I'm worth. I know my value. But that's me. That's my personal opinion. But you guys let me know what you think about it. The whole situation. Let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. Anywho, I'm signing out for now. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.